Hi guys, it's reaction time. We've got Ghost and Lachryma. Before I get onto the reaction, a massive thank you to Marty and the Bad Punch. Sent me loads of stuff through the post this week. Got a little badge, got a little card saying thank you. I've got this brilliant t-shirt. If you haven't heard their self-titled album yet, it came out last month. Brilliant blend of classic rock, a little bit of bluesy rock going on in there. Really melodic. You guys will love it. Thank you to the band for sending me that. Okay, Ghost. Well, they're a fucking big deal, aren't they? One of the biggest deals, you know, about at the moment in rock and metal, for sure. It's mental how they've exploded over the last few years, and they've been going a little while now. I've never latched onto them as much as other people, but I understand why. Very melodic, and the look of the band obviously sort of provides this mystery surrounding it, and I sort of understand the melodic nature of the music combined with that is a bit of a strange one, because you look at the band, you probably think it's a death metal band or something, but so the actual, you know, the way it's very clever, the way it's so melodic, almost 80s style at times, compared to their death metal or black metal look. I can understand why they've caught on, but I think the last album for me, I mean, I heard it and there's a few songs I liked, there's a lot that I didn't, but I'm just glad that rock and metal is still alive and bands like this are headlining festivals now. I mean, you know, it's just, we need that, especially with the Sabbaths and the Maidens and all getting older, you know, and you're not going to get them headlining anymore. We do need bands coming through, and Ghost are one of those. This is from my mate Rob. He's been on at me. I work with Rob. He's been on at me about doing this song only about 7 times. So Ghost, Lachryma, here we go. Yeah, man, it's really good. I love that riff. What a riff that is! The way that kicked in at the beginning there, it's really cool how they've sort of blended heaviness, raw, quite a raw heaviness, especially with that guitar sound as well, combined with the real melody that this band have got. I mean, that chorus is just 80s all over. It's very, very catchy indeed. It's sort of like a blend. It's a strange one with Ghost. It's sort of most like a blend of 70s. I mean, you can hear sort of Alice Cooper influences through this as well. But you've got a real sort of 80s sort of glam sort of sound as well going through it. So a very cool combination. And then you've got sort of a modern metal riff. So they combine all this stuff. And like I said, you can understand why people latch onto this band. There's quite a lot to digest, but so melodic. I think, that's the point here, isn't it? You get this sort of evil looking band and you get them producing melody like this, so it's quite, a combination, if you like. So you can see their appeal, worldwide appeal for sure. And One Love Got So Big, I wish it was the same for all these sort of bands that produce this sort of melodic rock, heavy melodic rock, or whatever you want to call it, hard rock. I want to see success for all of those bands. It's a shame we haven't got that worldwide. But Ghost have done it. They literally are one of the biggest rock and metal bands out there, and I'm happy for them. I really am. I really like this song. I don't like everything that Ghost do, but this is a great song, so melodic. And that guitar riff hits like fuck, doesn't it? Here we go for the rest, guys. Great video, by the way, till I get on. I'm going to talk about the solo in a bit. The video, you can always trust Ghost to put everything into visually. The videos, I'm a massive horror fan, a massive 80s horror fan especially, so that really appeals to me, that video. Very cool indeed. The solo is brilliant, by the way. Excellent twin lead solo, almost like Queen-like at times there. And then a great solo afterwards as well. Really cool instrumental section. These guys are great musicians and they've got loads of melody. There's no doubt about that. I think some of the reason why I'm not, full in with Ghost, and I can understand why people love the vocals, but I'm not a massive fan of the vocals. I'm a vocal guy as well, so it's all about vocals for me. Not all about vocals, of course, it's songwriting, but if I vocals is one, always has been since I've been a kid, and it's just my taste. It's been one of the most important things of a band. It can make or break a band for me. Sometimes I do reactions that you don't get to see, and I can be like, the intro to a song is just like one of the best intros I've ever heard. I'm right into it. The vocalist starts, and I'm like, oh man. Ghost ain't on like that, by the way. I like the vocals, but I'm not a lover of the vocals. And I think that might be why I've not become a massive fan of Ghost, because I can see that I could be, but the vocals are not my favourite part of the music, and usually it is. Usually that is my favourite part. I'm really honed in on that, and the songwriting, of course. But the songwriting is brilliant, by the way. Love the heavy riff, love the melody running throughout that. Great song. That was Ghost. That was Lachryma. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I looked it up before the video, said it right at the beginning. If I've said it wrong now, it's because I've forgotten and I'm old. And also I looked it up what it meant. It means tear in Latin. There you go. See, I'll do my research. Let me know what you think of the song in the comments below, guys. And I'll see you soon.